everybody! This is Charlize Naughty Girl here in Taipei, Taiwan. I am super duper excited today as I'm going camera shopping. A few friends have recommended quite a few camera stores here for me to check out. Follow along as I explore this wonderful city. I never knew Taipei had such a big photography scene until I asked around. I was stopping by Taiwan for a few days and had one free day all to myself, so I asked a few friends where I could go check out camera goodies, including, of course, Leica and secondhand cameras. And they did not disappoint! I started this fun-packed day at a famous camera district called the Beimen Photographic Supply District. As the name suggests, it's an entire district of around 4 blocks of camera shops carrying brands from Sony, Canon, Nikon, Olympus, Sigma, to Panasonic, Profoto, DJI, Lomography, Tamron, Ricoh, and of course Leica! You can tell from my voice I'm getting excited from just talking about it. I was there a bit too early as I wanted to maximize my time that day, and Google suggested business hours from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So I was there at 11 a.m. and a lot of the stores weren't open yet, but that's okay. I was able to walk around and check out the stores that were open. The first store I walked into was the store with a huge Tamron sign on the outside of the building called You Change Camera Equipment Store. Apparently, it's a small secondhand camera trading store attached to a Tamron dealership. Though the secondhand part of the store is small, the owners were extremely nice and friendly. They set up a small table outside the store and were serving tea to their customers. In addition to selling used cameras of many different brands, they pride themselves in sourcing the special and unique cameras and accessories their customers look for. They also sell film and provide film developing services as well as camera repair services. Every afternoon, photographers would gather outside the stores to chit-chat about their photographic journey and share their experiences shooting different types of cameras. If you're ever in the area, you've got to check out the store. After walking a few stores down the street, guess what I found? A Leica boutique store! And it was open! Of course, I immediately rushed into the store to check out what amazing goodies they have in there. The store carries new Leica gear and lots of used, not just Leica, but also Nikon, Canon, Rolleiflex, Hasselblad, Phase 1, Mamiya, Contax, Voigtlander, etc. As you can imagine, I spent quite some time in the store just to check out everything they had in there. After spending about 2.5 hours in the district, I decided to go on with my journey and move to my next location. After all, I only had one day to hit up so many different places. There were about 30 some more stores here that I didn't get to check out, but that's okay. That means I'll have more stores to explore the next time I come back here. Here are the details for the entire Beimen Photographic Supply District, or as they call it locally, Taipei Camera Street. Keep in mind, Google will tell you that business hours for the area starts at 11 a.m., but I suggest you to visit after 1 p.m. if you want to visit when most stores are open. I've also translated the street names on this map from the website for you. Take a screenshot before you visit. Most of the yellow buildings on the map are camera stores. Next stop, the famous House of Leica, of course. As Taipei's official Leica store, naturally I was very excited to pay it a visit and see what it had to offer. A few years back during my last trip to Taipei, I remember the Leica store being inside an upscale shopping mall called Bella Vita. However, it has since relocated to its current standalone building designed in the traditional Taiwanese style, hence the name the House of Leica. It seamlessly blends into the local aesthetic while providing a space dedicated to photography enthusiasts. Unfortunately, they wouldn't let me film inside the store, so here's a few shots that I was able to grab from the door. Here's some photos that I took from Leica's website just to give you an idea of how the inside of the store looked like. It featured a small but beautiful gallery. The entire store actually reminded me of the Kyoto store in the sense of that traditional style. A really cool thing that happened while I was there was that I ran into these two fellow Leica enthusiasts and they actually recognized me from my small YouTube channel. They suggested that I visit the store called Fotone since they knew how much I loved my Leica, which took me to my next stop. Fotone is a beautiful Leica boutique store that carries not only new and used Leica gear, but also provides photographic services such as passport photos, family and graduation portraits, film developing and printing, etc. It also hosts workshops and seminars, and it's conveniently located next to a park where lots of photo shoots take place. What's crazy was that I found out the owner of the Fotone store was actually the ex-owner of the Leica store in Taipei inside the Bella Vita shopping mall. The owner, Edson, decided to branch out from Leica so he could offer more services, including having an on-site studio for various photo shoots. He was such a friendly and animated person, showing me all the goodies they had in the store. He explained that the name Fotone is actually a combination of two words, the words photo and tone. They also host local photo competitions and winners get to exhibit their work on the wall. I absolutely loved his enthusiasm and passion for anything photographic related, which, I'll be honest, was a drastic difference from my previous stop. Anyway, if you're ever in Taipei, you absolutely have to stop by the Fotone store. Edson speaks wonderful English and can answer all your photography related questions. This leads me to my last stop for the day at CK Camera. CK Camera is a second-hand photographic supply store that carries popular brands such as Leica, Canon, Nikon, Sony, Panasonic, Sigma, Zeiss, Contax, Minolta, and more. It also sells accessories such as lens adapters, backpacks, camera straps, soft release buttons, and even film. As a second-hand store, you can sell your pre-loved camera and gear to them directly or by consignment. They also provide repair services and offer warranties on some of their items. I found out that they have a YouTube channel where they talk about different photographic related topics, though as expected, all the videos are in Chinese. Wait, there's a small surprise. There's actually a small electronics store right next to CK Camera. The store reminded me of Yodobashi Camera or Big Camera in Japan, but on a much smaller scale. It carries smaller consumer-grade cameras including GoPro and DJI drones. If you need memory cards, batteries, USB chargers, ring lights, tripods, etc., stop by this place on your way out. They have so much stuff in there that you might accidentally end up spending more time than you expected. Wow, I had such a fun and exciting day checking out all these camera stores. I gotta admit that I was a bit surprised by how hot and humid it was in April. Luckily, their public transportation system, the MRT, made it super easy to get to places with the help of Google Maps. I look forward to my next trip back so I can check out the shops that I didn't get to visit this time. Alrighty, you've been knocked up today and I'm really knocked out. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!